A lot of people still say that GTA 4 is better than GTA 5, and I strongly disagree, and here's why. Let me just get it clear, because I really like the game for the most part, especially the storyline and the characters. They're really cool as well. But the whole friendship aspect about this game really turns it so much off that it just takes away the enjoyment. The number one thing I want to talk about is the car physics in this game. A lot of people say it's so much more realistic, and I strongly disagree with that. One thing that really puts me off about the car physics in this game is when you turn. You're driving 20-30 miles an hour, and then you can't even turn on a nice little sturdy turny road, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but the car just doesn't want to turn when you want to turn it. But when you're in reverse, then the car just flips around as if it's nothing. I don't know who made the car physics, and whoever did that, I'm glad he didn't work on GTA5, because that would have been a disaster. Oh, and one more thing. When you turn in this car and you turn to the other direction, it feels like the car's gonna flip because the suspension is so loose. The car's body just go wobble every single time to make a turn. I don't know why. You can drive 20 kilometers an hour and then the car feels like it's gonna flip because of the suspension. There's no color to be found in GTA 4 whatsoever. Now, there's stories about this. Because of its storyline, you know, the depressing fact that the American dream doesn't exist, they thought they should turn all of the colors down for some reason, and now you can only see colors when the sun rises or the sun goes down for some reason, and it really hinders my enjoyment as well. It just feels so depressing, especially when you want to do something you want to do. It just feels like the game should have been black and white and not a little bit of color, but also the color's not there, if you get what I mean. I know a lot of people will disagree with me on this one, but this is a strong factor of why I don't play this game anymore. The calling in this game and the friendship aspect in this game is so annoying. So, hear me out. You're chilling, you're driving your car, the police are chasing you, or the police isn't even chasing you. You're just driving around, you know, playing with the ragdolls and everything, because the physics engine in this game is quite nice, especially when you drive people over, and then someone calls you. They're like, no, I'm not gonna answer the call. You hang up on them. And then they call you again, and then you say no, and it keeps on annoying you, and then you lose friendship. Little thumbs down comes up, and then you're like, what the fuck did I do? I'm busy. I don't want to go bowling. It wouldn't have been so bad if it didn't decrease your approval about yourself for your friends or your nephew, whatever, just because you're never free to go and, you know, bowl or play darts or something. And this game very much lacks freedom. For a GTA game, I expected it to give you so much freedom like you had in GTA San Andreas. But this one, not so really, because you only have a city. Now, I hear stories where they wanted to add a whole countryside as well, but that would have been so depressing because there's no colors to see the countryside. Imagine driving on the countryside during, you know, it's 5 o'clock, you're driving, the sun isn't setting and the sun's not coming up yet, and you're just driving on this black and white grassy road. That would have been so depressing. But, I mean, it would have made the enjoyment of the game so much better. The game's optimization also sucks assholes. I'm not even playing, like seriously, this game's optimization is very bad, and then they recommend you, the system they recommend you is not even close enough to play it on lowest 720p. You won't even get 30 frames per second with the recommended stats they put on Steam. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, my PC is 4 times better than the recommended stats, and then I can't even play it on 60 frames per second medium settings. Like, what if I turn it all the way down to, you know, like lowest settings? I'm probably gonna play it on 60 frames, but who wants to play it on lowest? I mean, then there won't be color whatsoever. Now, the game's budget was $100 million US, and they couldn't add a countryside for some reason. They were probably working on a deadline, which I 100% understood and understand still. But at least with one of those 100 millions, you could have added a bit more color, you know, because now I have to download mods to play color. Yeah, sure, the storyline's depressing and stuff, but you don't have to take away the color 100%, because people are playing GTA 5 to have that freedom that you can do stuff that you wouldn't be able to do in real life, like kill people. But now they had to take away color, and now I don't know. I just think they shouldn't have taken away all of that color and just added a bit more. A lot of people would have disagreed with me, or will disagree with me on this, but I just think the game's goofy, and I will stick with GTA 5 because, let's be honest, the graphics is better, the car physics is better. Yeah, it's not as realistic, but who plays games for realism? If you want to play games for realism, go download a Milsim or something. But seriously, I'll just stick to GTA 5. They just did everything better. So, what do you think about GTA 4? I'm sure you will have a whole different opinion. Listen down. I always read my comments on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes I just wake up and then I just start to read it, and then I can't even read it, and then I sleep further, you know, that crusty eyes. But still, let me know what you guys think about GTA 4, and if you truly think GTA 4 is better than GTA 5, and why. If you prove me wrong, I'll always make that I'm sorry video like all of the other YouTubers, you know. And if you want to download this game, you can go in the link in the description and get this game for a cheaper price, because games, especially games like this, shouldn't trip you off. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. If you've actually watched it till the end, please comment crispy chicken nuggets, and then I don't know, I'll be so happy.